everybody, how are you? Okay, today we're going to make the wreath that I was telling you about. What you're going to need are some zip ties, a wire frame. I am going to use this little cutie for the middle of it. I mean, I could have gone and got a bigger wire, but I'm not going to. This will work. And your mesh. Okay, so there's everything that I'm going to use. I got the black mesh and the orange, and then some of this ribbon, and I'm just gonna intertwine them. So what I need to do first is cut all of it. I don't know which, probably use that. And I gotta think how, I think about 9 inches. Let's see, how much is here? 5 yards. The way that it kind of sticks to itself. I think 9 would be good. Be right back. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead and cut the first roll of this. Okay, and I cut them 8 inches. So I'm going to move these over to the side. So I'm going to do 4 in each bunch. In other words, I'll do 2 orange, a black, and then a piece of the ribbon. But I'm going to have to do this probably every 3, well, maybe every 2, because there's not that much compared to what's on the mesh. So let's do a black one now. Guys, you want to hear a story? True story. True story. I'm not kidding. This made me think of it. Let me close this so I don't do it again in real life. Anyway, this is years ago, right? And I'm sitting and I'm cutting material for a quilt. And I was on the floor cutting the material and I was watching a movie. Well, I got so into the movie that I didn't realize I hadn't put the safety on this, and I started scratching my hand because it itched. I still have scars. Can you imagine had I cut into these veins? I looked down, my hand was bleeding all over the place, and I thought I had cut one of these. I could not believe that I didn't put that safety on that. Can you believe? Jeez. But I have, they're very light, you can't see them on the camera. But I have scars that go right over these veins. Can you believe that? What an idiot. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I was scared to death at first because like I say, I thought, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And it was like midnight. And I thought, oh no, I'm going to have to call the paramedics and they're going to come here at midnight and I'm going to have to go to the hospital. Can you believe that? Lesson learned, always put that safety on when you're not using it. Even if it's just for a minute. This is what takes the time. Getting it together doesn't take any time. Yeah, I'm not going to have much in that ribbon because that ribbon is only 9 feet. So I don't think it's going to be That's okay. I mean, just so I have some of it is all I care about. Because the wreath itself is more of a retro. Because of that black cat being in the middle. I think that's going to be cute. I'll put one off a little bit on that. It's okay. And there'll be 4 in each section of the wreath, because there's 6 sections and 4 in each bundle. And I'm using the Ziploc because to me they're a lot easier than the Chanel. You'll see. I won't do all this on camera. There's no need for it. You're not going to want to go through all of these rolls. I'll cut some ribbon on camera. And then once I have all the ribbon cut, then we'll come back and we'll put the bunches together. I don't know why they staple this, because it just makes a hole in it. And you could still use that. Ugh. Look at that. Didn't they use tape or something? No. I'm still... Well, look at that. Well, maybe I'll use it. And I'm going to keep these because these would make good legs if you're making like a gnome or the little ghost that they're showing how to make. These would be perfect legs because they're not flimsy at all. Or you could use them for candles, or you could use them for firecrackers. Okay. Let's do this. Boy, I wonder if that mesh is going my blade. I want to see something real quick. Okay, I'm going to want to put that this way. And I'll alternate. I'll do black ribbon, orange, black, or orange, orange, black. You know, I'm just putting one together because I want to see how it's going to look. I did this once before. And I did it again. I closed it before I got it onto the wreath. I did that last time too. You don't want to do that until you get it on to this, and then you want to take and put this and then close the ziplock. Anyway, that's no big deal. This has like a patent leather I think I'm going to use my scissors. Right here is like a patent leather, and when I try to cut, it's not as easy to cut. So, it's all right. Okay. You guys, I don't know if you can see. Look at all this that I've cut. Okay, I'm sure I'm gonna have to cut more, but I wanted to show you. Okay, so I've cut that, and I've cut 4 rolls plus 1 roll of the ribbon. So 4 empty and 1 so far of the orange and black. And I'm going to put 4 or 5 bunches, depending on how much I have. 5 at least, I think, so I want it really full. Okay. How did I do that last time? Did I? Oh, but I had made all the bunches and then put them on there. So how did I do that? Okay, so what I'm going to do, I don't have enough of these big Ziplocs. I know I'm not going to have enough, but the other ones are okay, not great. All right, so I'm going to take a black, an orange, well, I guess I can just do that. Okay. So, and a piece of ribbon. Okay. So I'm going to roll this twice, and then I'm just going to scrunch it up. And I'm alternating. Okay. And I kind of just turn it. This could easily take 2 more, so 3, 4, 5, yeah. Because you want it full, and then I'll cut these off when I'm done and I'll trim these. That's the only thing with Dollar Tree. I know I've heard before that it's not as well made, so it gets kind of, you know, frays more, if you will. But whatever, it's okay. Let's do another one. Get them ready. I think I will have enough ribbon almost. I didn't think I would. Anyway, so I'm just going to roll this up. If I went, let me try this real quick. Just seeing if one is better than the other as far as, seems like you'd want the finished edge on the outside. I'm just folding them into themselves somewhat and then scrunching them together. Sure wish I had more of these long white. And then I'm just putting it in like this. So I have it ready. Then you can fix it and, you know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and start this one just in case I don't have enough. If I have enough, then I'll come back for each one. Because I can scoot this out if I want. You know what I mean? And you could do all black on one and all orange. You don't have to alternate. And that's just your preference. I won't do this all with you. I just want to do a couple. And then when I put the black cap in the middle, I'll bring you back. Okay, I'm going to keep going, and when I'm almost done, I'll come. Okay, so as you can see, I'm halfway there. like it. Okay. What do you think so far? We have a couple more right in here. And I was going to glue a couple of the chenille stems back here and then tie it down, but I'm not. I'm just going to kind of nestle him in, and if he sticks just on his own, I'm going to leave him like that so I can take him off. If not, I'll put a tiny little bit of hot glue and just glue just very lightly on here. Hi everybody. Okay, I'm back. It's the next day. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut off all these zip ties. And then we'll decide where we're going to put, well, I kind of know where I'm going to put the cat because I don't like things usually centered when it comes to stuff like this. I like it, you know, an offset. And I'm just going to use the same ribbon to make a bow. I'm going to be making another one of these wreaths for Christmas to put it on my kitchen, pantry door. Oh wait, got this one too. All right, so let me see. Okay, got the glue gun heating up. You can see that, I think you can. All right, this is what I'm going to put on it. Isn't this adorable? I think that is so cute. I got this from Amazon. So I could go right in the middle, but I'm going to offset it here. And I'm just going to glue just a tiny bit onto here. I'm not going to try to tie him on. I just want him kind of sitting. How did I forget this one? And then I have some of these I showed you in my haul from Amazon. I'm going to put a couple of these here. I'll put 3 there, and then the bow. Maybe 2 there and then the bow. But like I said, I'm just very, very lightly going to go in with the glue gun. Oh yeah. I'll show you once I put it up over the mat, over the fireplace. Yeah, that's enough. Okay, so now I think I'm going to put, because I'm going to put the bow right there. And I'm putting very little glue on this. Again, just enough to keep it on the wreath. Okay. Okay, now for the bow. And it's so hot here today. Hot and humid, just the way I like it. Not find a spot. Oh well. And again, I know I'm not a bow maker. I've never claimed to be. It is not one of my strengths, believe you me, as you can tell. But it'll do the trick for what I need it for. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. But the Dollar Tree mesh, it's real, it frays real easy. You know what I mean? But again, I'm not that concerned with it, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm just going to put a couple of these pumpkins in. You're really not going to see them, I'm sure. Yeah, you really can't tell. That's okay. Okay. Be right back to show you where it goes. Okay. There it is. I think those little retro figures are cute there. I just needed something, you know what I mean? And the bow, like I said, not a bow maker, but it'll do. It'll do in a pinch. And I love the black cat, love it. So yeah, there it is. I'll be showing you guys the house once I have the rest of it decorated. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, watching this. Remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. There's only one you, and you bring something to this world nobody else can. I'll talk to you soon.